Good morning. In this video we will see how to edit a profile band and a Civil 3D profile. In this video we will reach a profile band like a project that I have been working on, such as this band. The profile with the pipe profile drawn beneath the ground elevations with the slope labels, and 4 bands: the distance, ground elevation, pipe elevation, and the grade of the pipe. Now first let's draw the profile of the pipe. Select on the profile creation tools, name it pipe profile. Okay. Now draw it with the ground elevation, and at the end we can offset the pipe profile. Okay, so now it's created. I don't want these labels to be available, so press on it, on the profile, edit profile labels. Here you can add the labels or remove labels. So remove these 3, leave the line %grade. Okay. In case I want to add the grade, it's not available here. Press on type major step. I'll do it again. We have removed this. Now, after you enter the profile labels, type select lines, slope 1 in X or %grade. You have 2 options or formats for the slope. I prefer the %. Add. Okay. Now it's added. Now I want to offset the pipe profile by 1.5 meters below ground. So select the pipe profile. In the profile layout tools, press this button, raise, lower PVIs, 1.5, all. Okay, sorry, it should be minus 1.5. Now it's as it was before. Now minus 1.5. Okay. Now we know a profile pipe doesn't change the slopes this much, so we will have to edit it. Geometry editor, press on delete PVIs. Delete this one, for example. Delete this one. This one. Okay, now it's good. Now we have to edit this one also. Okay. Now we have drawn the pipe profile. Now we will edit the profile bands. Select the profile. Press on Profile View Properties. Here are the bands that we have now. We can add multiple bands or remove bands from here. Let's say I've added the cut, fill, land, anything. Okay. We can also change their order. For example, I want the cut data to be in the first axis or line, and I want to move the land like this. Now let's leave the stations. I want to edit it and make it distance and change the format of the stations or the values. The values are shown as a station by 0 plus 20, 0 plus 40. I want to change this format to be 20, 40, 60 as a distance. Press on Profile View Properties. Press here on Stations. Press again on the arrow. Press Edit, or you can add a new one. Let's add a copy of the stations. First change its name to distance. Band details. Here you can edit the title of the band, and here to edit the values of the band. Let's edit the title now. Make it middle center, or let's leave it middle left to see what's the difference. Now this is the text that will be written in the band title. I want the title to be distance, height 4, middle right, leave it middle right also to see the difference. I always prefer to make the background mask true, so that if lines are behind the text will be invisible, in case there are lines behind the text. Let's leave it like this for this time, for now. Okay, it's distance here. Okay, nothing changed. The title is not visible. It can be edited in the display. Edit, display, band border, which is the border for the values. Band title box, band title box text. There is a title box or borders for the title of the band, and the text, which is the title distance. Okay. You see the text is not inside the borders or the box. That's why I left it here. Middle left. Make it middle center. Also this one, middle center. And I prefer to or leave it like this now. Okay, okay, okay. Now it's good. I want to make a border for the band values also. If you press here, it will take the last option you chose. Now the values that I want to be visible are for the major station. I prefer to make it small text. Remove the middle, size of 3 millimeters. Compose label. The label, this label, is the values, or to edit the values that will be in the band. It's distance. It's on the top. I want it in the middle of the band, so this values will move or shift down. Now the contents. The contents is the values of the stations for this band. When this window open, always make sure to press here to select the available text or properties and to be able to edit it and remove the earlier properties. For example, if I didn't press here, I enter, I want profile 1 elevation for example, and press on the arrow. You see it overwrites them. But when I open this window, if I select here and press on select profile elevation, press on the arrow, it takes only the profile elevation and it deletes the earlier properties. Now I want to edit this property, but I also want a station value in meters, but it's not station format. I want it as decimal, precision 1. Okay for now. Text height 4. Attachment middle center. Offset 0. And background mask true. Okay. Nothing changed but the properties. It moved down, but the values didn't change, and it's still as a station because I didn't press on the arrow. Here, these properties didn't change because I didn't press on the arrow after editing this one. So it's decimal, precision 1, press on arrow, now changed. Okay, okay. Now it's only distance and in meters. I want this border to be visible, so it's can be added in the display. Band border, and you can change the color of the border, the color of the title box also. Okay. We can also edit the color of the values. For example, I'll make them red in the compose label. Only the values color that can be changed from here, but the borders will be changed from the display. Anyway, I want to change the values color, text color, I want them red. Okay, now it's good. Now I want to add a new band, which is the ground elevation, the elevations of the red line. Now select the profile view properties. Now to add bands, there are multiple default bands available in the profile data, or also vertical geometry and other types. In each type we have multiple styles. Like an example, the stations or distance that I have just edited are available in the profile data. Stations is by default, and I added the distance. Now I want to add the ground elevation. Here we don't have a ground elevation style, so we have to add a new style. Press on the arrow, create a new. First change its name to ground elevations and select its text, copy it, We will insert it in the title. Title is ground elevation. In the middle center, the title is, select here, it selects all, and Ctrl V, paste, text height 4, middle center, background mask true. Okay, this is the title. It's now good to go. Labels and text at major stations. Small text, size 3. I want profile 1 elevation, so delete station value. Leave the profile 1 elevation, but rename it as ground elevations. Band middle, press here first. Now, I want profile 1 elevation. It's available. Unit in meters, precision, good. Round normal. Okay. Text height 4. Rotation, it will be vertical. Now we will see the difference. Middle center. Color red as the distance values. Background mask true. Okay. Okay. Now add this band. Take grids from grid data from them file. So take values from grid data. Okay. Now it's not good. We have a lot of values that are available. First, we have to make some values invisible in the display. Okay, everything is on. Band border, I want this one on. Also on. Minor text, make it off. Text at vertical geometry points. I don't need this one. Neither this one. Text at station equations. Not also this one. Labels at major stations. The labels I have edited at the major stations are now the profile elevations. You can see it here. I selected a major station and make the labels profile elevation. So I will leave the labels at major stations. Labels at minor stations, no, 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 and no. Okay, okay, okay. Now we have the elevations. Sorry. We have a gap here and here. We can edit this one. This gap, you can specify it here. I want it 0. Apply. Okay. And this one, we can edit it on the band style. Band details. Offset from band 0. As you can see, now it's good, but the text is not all in the box, so we will make the box larger. Let's say 65. Edit it for the distance also. Okay, good. The border for this band is yellow and the texts are green. Also, the texts are not visible for the distance. We forgot to make it visible for the distance. Okay. Display major texts. You can change their color. here, make it green as the second band, the same as it in the second band. Labels at major stations. Okay. Okay. You see now we have the text for the distance, and this yellow border we can change its color to make it blue as the one above it. Band border, it's yellow, change the color to blue. Okay. Okay. Now we want to add a new band for the pipe elevation, which is the blue profile. Select the profile view properties. It's also in the profile data, but we have two options: either make a copy of the ground elevations or make a new style. Now I'll make a copy of the ground elevations. It's pipe elevation. Band details, the label is pipe elevation. The copy gave me an advantage that I don't have to edit like this ones again. It's ready, text height ready, content of the title is pipe elevation. Okay, the title now is good. I want the labels at major stations also as small text, the same as the ground elevations, same size. Compose label. The values, first I'll name the label pipe elevation, and the values I wanted to take the values of profile 2 elevation. Also in meter, precision, same, rounded. Okay. Let's make the angle 0, for example. See the difference in the display. Band border. Okay, we have added this before because we made a copy of the ground elevations. Okay. Now add this band. Okay. Okay. See, the values are horizontal because I made the angle 0. Now I will edit the angle and make it 90 again. So the values will be vertically. Okay. Now, you see it have the same values, although I specified it to take the values of profile 2, not profile 1. This will be edited here. For this band, it will take the values of profile 2 from the grid from that file road surface, which is the file I have inserted to draw the road profile. So it will take the elevations from this file, from the damp file, or from the road profile. I want to take the elevations of the second profile, which is the pipe profile that I have drawn, which had an offset of 1.5 meter. So now profile 2 in this band, it will take the values of profile 2 elevations, and profile 2 elevation, profile 2 is the pipe profile and not the road profile. Okay. The values did not change. Change it for both. Okay, now it's good. So this band, the pipe elevation, will take elevation values from the pipe profile. So edit its profiles to be the pipe profile. The cap 0. Okay. Now the pipe elevation is good. We want to add the slope. A band for the slope. Okay, the slope is not available in the profile data because if we want to create a new, for example, and see what values are available in the profile data, we have the station value, row station, station equation, profile 1, profile 2, elevations, and the difference of the elevations. We don't have slope. This can be found in another band type, which is in the vertical geometry. We only have band styles of geometry. We don't want this one, so I'll create a new one with the properties of the vertical geometry. Let's see if it has the slope. Okay. Tangent horizontal length, tangent slope length, no. Extended tangent length, tangent grade. Tangent grade is the slope of the tangent, and we have our profiles are, or the pipe profile is a line, so the tangent to this line is also this line. So the slope of the tangent will be the slope of the pipe profile. So it's good to be used. Select the vertical geometry, create a new. Now name it grade, label, grade, middle center. The title is grade, text height 4, middle center, background mask true. Okay. Text box width 65 and offset 0. Now labels only tangents from PVI to PVI. I don't want the crest curve or sag curve. Let's edit the uphill tangent first. We have two options. The uphill tangent, I want also small ticks or full band ticks, I prefer, for the slope. Compose label. Okay. Uphill tangent grade. Anchor point, schematic line at the middle. Content, which is the values, I wanted to take the tangent grade. Format, rise over run, run over rise, percent, I prefer the percent, or per mile we also have, but I prefer the percent. Precision, good, round, okay. Press on the arrow, don't forget to press on the arrow. Okay, text height 4, middle center, where I want the values to be in the red color. I will leave the background mask false to see what's the difference now. Okay. I don't want to edit the downhill tangent now. We will see first for this one, add this band. We have to edit its display first. Band border, yes. Title box text, yes. Ticks, yes. Tangent labels, yes. Curve labels, no. We don't have curve also. Geometry, diagram, tangent. No. Diagram curves? No. Okay. Okay. I turned off the geometry diagram tangent. Let's see. Okay. I want this line to be visible to see if the pipe is going up or down or rising and falling. Make the cap 0 first. It's data. Take it from the pipe profile. I don't want to take the slope of the ground elevation. I want to take the slope of the pipe. Okay. See the difference now? That's why it showed a lot of values, because the slope of the ground is changing a lot. Now, the uphill tangent which we have edited, this is the slope shown in percentage, red color as I specified. We have this line going uphill, so it's an uphill tangent, and this is the downhill tangent. We didn't edit the downhill tangent. I will edit it now. But first, you see how the line passes through the text. That's the option of the background mask. So I'll make the background mask visible, true, sorry. Okay. You see now? It's not passing through the text. Now I will edit the downhill tangent. Full band height text. For this one, I don't want small text, I want full band height text. Okay, select on the downhill tangent to edit the downhill tangent, and then edit it. Compose label. Downhill tangent grade. Schematic line middle. Content or the values, select here first and select tangent grade. I want it in percentage with the same precision. Okay. If it's negative, it will show a minus. Text height 4. No rotation. It will be on the line. Middle center. Color red. Background mask true. Okay. 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 Now we have edited the grade. We don't have values here because the profile is not continued to the end. So it's the normal thing. Okay. Now we can edit the axes and the title of the profile, but press on the arrow and edit profile view style. First, not the grids, title annotation. We can change the title, or now horizontal axis, vertical axis, display. Now in the display, I think there are a lot of grids, so I will remove the minor grids. Okay, grid vertical minor, turn it off, and grid horizontal minor. We don't have any values on the minor stations. Okay, now it's better. Let's change the vertical axes. Actually, they're offset. So vertical axis, the left axis, left vertical axis, vertex size, height, x offset, make it 0, y offset 0. See the difference now? Okay. Right axis also 0 and 0. Okay. Now I believe this is all of it. Okay.